Welcome back to the Basement Yard. Frank?
Yeah.
Guys, you can go to shop.santagatostudios.com and go get the fucking me and Frank in drag shirts.
Listen, and if you don't know what these shirts are, by the way, go to patreon.com/thebasementyard. We did an episode where we had full drag. There's also a video on Santagato Studios, but this is the goodie you want here. And these shirts, by the way, very, very comfortable.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that mine is painted on me because it's a schmedium.
You're right.
You're going to want them, folks. So.
Shop.santagatostudios.com. The link will be in the description. Go get it.
Yeah, baby. It's
Go get both of them.
Well, get both of them and then tell me why the Gloria from Astoria one is nicer.
Well, no, it's that one.
This one, I will say, you did more work on your name here. You got the doubles.
I didn't fucking make that.
You got lightning and shit.
And what'd you get?
Nothing.
Well, you got three of you.
Yeah, there's three.
This is a very Greek-looking woman.
That is, and she looks great, by the way. So go check it out. Santagato shop, whatever it is, shop.santagato. Stop fingering in my mouth.
Don't finger in your mouth.
Stop fingering it.
I'm not going to stop.
Please?
Okay.
And then patreon.com/thebasementyard.
Yeah. But more importantly than that, I just want everyone to know that this morning I received a photo via text message of a bottle in Frankie's car filled with golden piss.
It was quite golden, honestly.
Golden piss in his car, piss in his car again.
Hydration is an issue that I have that I'm trying to work on for this 2023 calendar year.
Got it.
And it, clearly you could tell, not going well a couple days in.
Yeah, because you had golden piss.
Yeah. Now, listen, I had to pee, and I wasn't going to wait till I got here, so I peed in the car. I'm an efficient man. I'm moving and I'm peeing at the same time.
Okay.
I won't say where this happened, but it happened in my car. I don't want to get in trouble. Am I kind of criminalizing myself here? Am I incriminating myself?
What are you talking about?
Like saying that I pee in my car. Is that illegal?
Oh, I'm going to snitch on you. I know where it was.
Well, I'm snitching on myself right now.
It was the Holland Tunnel.
No,
It was the Holland Tunnel.
It was not in the Holland Tunnel.
It was in the Holland Tunnel.
It wasn't.
He pissed in the Holland Tunnel.
No, stop.
He didn't pull over and piss there. He was pissing in his car in the Holland Tunnel.
I didn't. There's no proof, and it didn't happen. I'm saying it didn't happen.
I have proof if you guys want it. I could send it to you.
As long as you might pay the legal fees that come as a result of this.
What do you think is going to happen?
Some hardo out
from
there.
Holland is going to come here and be like, who pissed in my tunnel?
My tunnel. Some hardo out there is just like, you're disrespecting the American fucking culture.
By pissing in a tunnel?
I didn't piss in the tunnel. It was in my car.
It's New York. The whole city's covered in piss.
First of all, Joey, I didn't piss in the tunnel. I didn't piss in my car. None of this happened.
I mean, you did piss in your
Anything
car.
is a figment of my imagination. None of this is real.
I have the
Birds
picture.
are not real. I needed to pee, Joey. You know, I had to get in my position and I had to pee. Have you ever peed in your car? It's not easy. Stop.
That's a Holland Tunnel full bag right there. That's a full bottle of piss.
It is.
It looks like cream root beer.
Oh, yeah. No wonder I don't like that stuff.
Yeah.
You were a big Barks guy.
I liked cream.
Yeah. There you go.
Do you like cream soda or root beer more?
Neither. I dislike both of them.
How can you dislike both of those?
Because they're both not good.
They're both good.
The best thing about root beer is the root beer flavored bottle cap candies. Everything else is disgusting.
Those are good.
I told you.
Also, the root beer little Dum Dum Pups.
Nope.
Good.
There's two good flavored Dum Dums.
No,
watermelon and blue raspberry.
That's stupid.
No.
Cotton candy is also good. And bubble gum, you idiot.
I've never had the bubblegum one. I don't think I've ever had the cotton candy one because if I want cotton candy, guess what I have? Cotton candy. Last time you had cotton candy.
Not that long ago, I was at a baseball game, and then I got
Really?
it, and as soon as it was in my hands, I went, this is too big.
No, but it's not. You know there's less sugar in a tub of cotton candy than a Snickers bar?
Really?
Yeah, because it's
I don't even like Snickers bars.
They're too much.
It's like,
They're too
feel like
much.
I'm eating a brick.
You basically are, with a dick vein in it, so it makes you feel like you're sucking on a pee-pee too.
Yeah.
They are a bit much. I've always said I pledge my allegiance to
Twix.
Twix.
Yeah.
How do you pledge allegiance?
You're not going to make me
very
do
close.
this.
Very close.
Not very close. Like I almost
I could teach you how
accidentally-
to pee in a car because my style is unprecedented.
Yeah, what is this style that you have?
So I'm in the driver's seat, obviously.
Yes, I hope.
I have to move my car.
By the way, doesn't have a Tesla. He's also driving while all this is happening. Go ahead. Tell us how you piss in your car.
Stop that, because you're actually incriminating me here. So I move my seat as close as I can to the driver's seat, to the driving steering wheel, the thing you drive with, the wheel of which you drive and steer.
I got it.
Yeah. So you know how like you have one foot down, like on the gas and the brake. You're not one of those psychos that drives with 2 feet, right?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure. And then the other foot, you know how there's that like
The thing.
the thing in the car,
Right.
Where it's like it's meant for your foot.
Yeah, it just hangs out.
The rest, foot rest.
Got it.
I push down on that as fast as hard as I can, so I'm like kind of like almost airborne.
Now you're hovering above the seat.
Yeah. And then I angle my body. I angle my body like this.
Why?
Because when you're like this, you're cutting off your bladder.
Oh, so you can't pee efficiently.
So you can't pee efficiently. You got to like push, and that's how you get like bad stuff.
So you stiffen your body like a board,
Yeah.
and you make basically your body and the bottom of the car is an acute triangle,
Yep.
acute angle.
Yeah, I'm at like a 30-degree angle.
So you're pissing towards like the top of your steering wheel.
Well, no, I have to like kind of finagle it out and over. You know what I mean?
Out and over what?
My pants. So
Got
I
it.
pull
Pull it.
I pull everything out, and I finagle it
Pull everything out.
the whole show.
The balls.
Yeah, I have tinted windows too. That's something that I should be very clear about. I do.
Guys, he doesn't.
No, I absolutely do.
Okay.
I do have tinted windows.
In the back seat.
No, front seat is tinted windows. Those are probably illegal too. Just incriminating myself as much as I can today. And then you pee. And then when you're done, you have to like get the rest of the pee out. And then what?
Hold on.
What?
You think I'm gonna let you go? What is this? What are you doing?
You get the rest of the pee out.
What are you doing?
Milking the rest of the pee out.
Milking the rest of the pee out.
That's just the terminology, but yes.
Are you putting your penis in between your scissors and you're going like this?
However you get it done, Joey. The
do
methodology,
this.
the methodology in which I use to milk the rest of the pee out of my pee is mine and mine only.
But how are you milking, holding the bottle and driving?
I got big hands, you know.
I have big hands.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a.
What's what? I don't know what's what. This is the bottle?
Yeah, like I put it in between my fingers, pretty close up against, and I'm like,
You're not doing that.
yes, I am.
Like a hermit crab?
You need to get it out,
I know that.
and it's not easy, you know.
And are you fitting your
It depends on the type of bottle there, Joe.
Yeah, but like if it's like a Gatorade bottle, do you just like feed the whole thing in?
Gatorades are a little easier to get into
Yeah.
for me. You
Yeah.
know, if I would need a 5-gallon jug if I wanted to go all the way in because
You have so much meat.
a big old meatball.
I have a big meatball.
I got a
cake.
big meatball.
I got a big meatball cock. That's the thing about me. Watch it. I don't know why, but for a second I was like, I thought it was filled with piss.
No, I should bring my pee bottles in.
You shouldn't.
What would you do if I did?
I'll tell you what. I'm dealing with another pee bottle fucking person. in
That's
this
right. That's
place.
my boy. Fucking. Why am I? We're together in this. Wakanda forever
Yeah,
for
I guess. I
peeing
don't
in
know.
bottles.
But yeah, Greg's always pissing in bottles in the studio when there's a bathroom
Try it.
right down the hall.
Try it. You have to understand, business-minded people like Greg and I, we'd never want to lose a minute. What was funny? What the fuck was funny about that? We never want to lose a minute of efficiency.
Yeah.
So what do? Is we pee as we work.
You piss in bottles. Why don't you wear a diaper?
I thought about that, but then I'd have to kill myself.
Yo, we should do that for a Patreon episode.
You've done it before.
I have, but we should do it where we do like a power hour. So we take a shot of beer every minute for an hour, and then if we have to pee, we just piss in the diaper.
I got to be honest with you. I don't know if they make diapers that can hold my pee.
Dude, they do.
No. Dude, I pee.
They make diapers for gentlemen.
Yes, I pee a lot and big.
Frank, you pee in bottles
Joey,
in the tunnel.
No, listen to me right now.
Yeah.
I legitimately don't think they could make one that would be like able to withstand my flow.
We're gonna find out. You think you're gonna overflow a diaper that
Bro,
scientists
do you know how
probably made?
fat my peas are?
Dude, people, yeah.
I went to Becca and I were in bed the other night, and I got up to use the bathroom, and I came back, and she's like, "That was the biggest piss I've ever heard." And I was like, "Yeah."
Well, yeah, to go from the bed to the bathroom, of course, it's gonna be a big fat B.
But you don't understand. That's what all of my peas are like. They're not like cute little peas, like little blip, blip. They're fucking like, they're big.
So,
I don't think there's a diaper that can withhold me.
can we find out?
I guess
I think
we could.
we should pee in diapers. I think that's funny.
Why? Oh, so let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I give all these suggestions on things to do, and you say, "No, dude, no." You give suggestions, and it's like, "Yeah, we're doing it."
I'm not saying yeah we're doing it. I'm asking, bitch.
I don't want to. Maybe,
Alright.
maybe we will.
Shit.
No, I
Oh,
can't.
of course not. I'm fucking
I
crazy.
can't do that, dude. That would be no joke. An hour's worth of a cleanup. That's not like a cute little thing,
Hours worth of cleanup. Yeah.
bro. You've never really changed a baby's diaper, but like, imagine that.
No, but I've seen it.
It's not fun.
It isn't.
Imagine that on like a human.
It literally is like you put mustard and barbecue.
How about this? We get to a certain Patreon amount, you poop in a diaper, and I change you.
Frankie, there's not enough money. Well, there is enough money in the world, but for that to happen,
Yeah.
imagine you wiping my ass and having to like touch my dick and balls.
That's the thing.
You hold my legs up with one hand.
Miles was too old by the time, I came around where he wasn't in diapers anymore.
Oh yeah, you never had to wipe a
I've
dick.
never had to wipe a dicked diaper. A diaper that's fully dicked out.
Right.
So I imagine that there's like a lot of more cleanup.
Well, there's yeah, because like you get some hidden stuff under the balls.
Well, yeah, the balls in and of itself, you gotta like that's like its own issue,
Of course.
Yeah. How?
We're talking about baby balls. We should probably get off of that. You talk about incriminating. Jesus.
How you doing? How you living?
Pretty good.
Thank you so much, by the way, for the sunflower seeds.
Oh yeah, Frankie. Well, to be fair, I don't think I deserve a thank you because I forgot to do it 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the first time it was numbers of weeks ago, so if you think about it, you've forgotten for like 2 months.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
But I got them.
You did, and I appreciate that. I did see, though, you only got me 6 bags, and I did ask for an inordinate amount.
That was all I could carry.
You can't get a cart and get all of them?
Also, the woman, when I was checking out, I bought 6 bags of sunflower seeds, so I look like an idiot.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
And I was like, yeah, my friend's a bird. I have a pigeon friend. But like, I put them all down, and then she like beeps them, and then she goes, "Here's your total." I said, "Okay, cool." So I pay for it, and then I go, "Can I have a bag?" And she's like,
No, not New York.
"No, you were supposed to ask for one." I was like,
Yeah, you got to pay for them bad boys.
"Okay." So
So
I
you
just
carried them.
I carried them out,
Yeah, that's all right.
but I was like, "Just fucking, it's 60 cents."
I remember, oh boy, oh God.
I can't wait for this.
So I remember I was on the way here thinking about how happy I was that you got me these seeds. And I'm not an addict, I promise, I swear. And I remembered that I used to try to impress. There was a girl that I tried to impress in college.
With sunflower seeds?
Yeah. And not the route that you're thinking, because the route that you would think is like, like the tying the knot with like, the
You're
cherry
like, look
stem
how fast I can open this seed.
No. I did when I was in 6th grade. There was a girl that I had a crush on, and her and I had a sunflower seeding eating contest, and I beat her.
Contest?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She did 1 by 1. I did a mouthful, and we saw who'd get through them fastest. Spoiler, I did.
Who? Okay.
But I remember, you know how people say, like, oh, like, don't let people tell you smoking is cool. When I was in college, that was something that people did.
What?
They said, like, I took up smoking to try to impress a girl.
Okay.
Not me, but I know people that did that.
All right.
And I went the opposite route. I told a girl.
Oh no, you didn't, Frankie.
I told a girl in college, so like 10 years ago, too recent to not be upset about it and embarrassed, but it's okay, that seeds were my way to not smoke.
That you were like you were like addicted. You're like, but I'm not.
I was like, I've never smoked, but like the seeds keep me away from it.
Oh, you said that? What? That's so dramatic.
It was really dumb and stupid. And I
You thought this was she was gonna be like, wow, he's really struggling.
yeah, I did, honestly. I remember at the time being like, she's gonna think this is like a good way to show that like I have like,
A plight.
yeah, just like I'm like the common man, and I don't think it worked. I don't think
You
she.
didn't smash that?
Well, that's inappropriate. I don't think.
did
No,
smash
I did
it.
not. No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it worked the way that I thought it would.
No kidding. Like, are you fucking joking?
Like she'd be like, "Wow, he's really
Wow.
like he works on himself." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, every girl wants a guy that like works on themselves. He like, wow, like he stays away from it, and he
Because
knows.
of the seeds.
Because
It's the seeds that keep them away.
And in theory, I probably have too many that it's a problem.
Was it yeah. Was it like such a thing on campus that people were smoking cigarettes that you're like,
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah,
stay away?
dude, people like I actively remember, and you've met this person, that there was a girl that he was trying to impress because he saw her at like a fucking party smoking cigarettes, so he just took up smoking cigarettes to like get in close with her.
Did it work?
No, absolutely not.
I'm also shocked by that.
But it was true in like high school. People always tell you like peer pressure. Don't let people tell you smoking is cool. Never really happened in high school. College, it happened.
I don't think I've ever been like really peer pressured.
Well, you've also never been to college. So that's where, true story, that's where the peer pressure comes in. People try to convince you.
peer pressure in high school?
No, I don't really remember a lot.
No
when
one's
we
ever
were
like, yo, do this coke. I was always like, I'm good.
Well, I think people knew you and I were like super anti-drug.
Yeah, we're like, chill, yo.
It was like the joke, yeah.
It's like, we're just going to go play basketball.
Yeah. Well, football. I wasn't very good at basketball.
Well, either or.
Weed was the big one. It was like our friends, we knew a lot of people that like secretly smoked weed and kept it from us
Oh, yeah.
because they'd be like, they don't want it, they won't like us.
Like we were their dad.
Yeah, like they were
It's like,
upset.
don't fucking tell Joey.
Don't
and
let
Frankie.
Joey and Frankie find out. And I remember there was two people in particular that did, and I found out, and I was like, I just want you to know I'm fucking disappointed in you.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
That's fucking hilarious.
I was such a little bitch.
Yeah.
Now you're sitting here doing all sorts of drugs, and I'm fucking cool with it.
What is all sorts of drugs?
When I walked in, you were shooting up.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Imagine.
no, that wouldn't be cool.
No. I think I've never done anything really.
You do the weeds
Yeah.
every now and then, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's not like.
Only other thing that I would do
Uh-oh.
is probably shrooms, but I haven't. But I'm like waiting for like a good.
If we get to
moment.
100,000 patrons,
You're gonna do shrooms.
I'll do shrooms at 100,000.
You doing shrooms would be interesting.
I would not. I don't know, bro. But 100,000 is.
Tell you what, you taking an edible would be hysterical.
I'm sure I'd be funny on weed.
I feel like
What a
you would be
sentence.
fun if I was on. If I took an edible and you took an edible,
This would go.
that would be
This would be the greatest
this would be
podcast.
5 hours long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'd have to literally we do it in parts.
You know, the last time I did an edible, there was people at my apartment and we were drinking wine and stuff. Oh, it was a Secret Santa party and someone got someone edible, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll take one. And I already drank so much wine. In the middle of the party, I was like sinking into my couch. I just got up and drew a bath and took a bath. And like
I thought you meant like drew a bath on a piece of paper.
no, like I like got in my bathtub and was in my bathtub and I just sat there until everyone left.
I couldn't. My issue with pot, with marijuana, is I feel like I would not have a good reaction. People are always like, "Yo, you'd be so funny." I would probably be a little paranoid. I'd probably be like, I'm paranoid as it is with certain aspects of life.
Huh?
So like, I would probably be like, I can't deal with this. I don't know if I would be as enjoyable as people think because the pressure of wanting to be like that would get to me, I think.
I have to perform.
But I can say that if we were to get to 100,000 patrons,
Okay, you're just like, this is insane.
100,000 patrons, I'll do. Because I legitimately, outside of like, you know, I've never done them. I have no desire to do any drug.
Yeah, I don't really have a desire. I mean, I don't know.
I'm at a
I
point,
guess I have a little bit of a desire, but
but I'm at a point in my life where I'm like so content with where I am. That, like
No,
I don't
yeah.
need to start throwing shit in there to do like drugs.
yeah.
You know, I'm not in an experimental phase. I'm in like the securing my like life for my children and family phase.
Well, there's a phase after that maybe be like, I'll fucking smoke a joint on the back deck, whatever.
What, like the golden age?
No, when your kids are like out of the house and you're like, what are we gonna do now? Smoke a couple joints, look at the
Maybe
clouds.
maybe I will. Maybe I will. We'll still be doing the basement yard at that point in time. That'll be
Yeah.
a great episode, right?
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 Then we'll be doing meth. That I'm scared of.
So do you think that my method to try to get a girl to like me based off of saying sunflower seeds kept me from smoking cigarettes would have worked? Should have worked?
No, Frankie, I don't. Obviously, that was not going to fucking work.
I don't know. I thought it was cool.
That's so funny. I thought that you meant that you lied to her and told her
Like she got me into smoking.
no, that you used to smoke, but you've quit them, and you just like eat seeds.
No,
instead.
I've always been very forthcoming about the fact that I never smoke. Trust me, I always tell people. I was very big on that.
I remember you used to rip up people's cigarettes all the time, and they were pissed.
Did I?
Yeah.
Who?
I remember specifically one of your sister's friends.
Oh,
He just
yeah.
ran up to her and grabbed her cigarettes and fucking ripped it up, and she was like, "It's like $20."
Yeah, whatever. Don't fucking smoke in front of a 13-year-old moron.
Moron.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which we are morons, you know. I remember
Still-
one time, specifically, I remember one time being in the, there was a parking lot playground or whatever across the street from your house. And we were there one time and it started raining. And instead of going in your house across the street, we went into a dumpster
Yeah, I remember that.
because it had a covering over
Because
it.
you could. That's why. Let's be honest.
Hanging out in a bunch of garbage as a kid was awesome.
Yes, it was. Don't you wish you can go back there a little bit?
To garbage?
A little, bro. If someone next week said, "Yo, for $5,000, you can $1,000 a day, you can live out a day from any year of your life,
What year?
any year you want."
Those summers we used to have were a lot of fun.
I would live out the summer night where we almost got murdered in Fins.
That was a good night.
That
We slept
was.
in the park.
We slept in a park. We legitimately almost got murdered.
I think my mom thought I was home.
My mom definitely thought I was somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, isn't that weird? Like I have kids now. Do you know that, by the way?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And if they were to just be like, "I'm sleeping out," I would have 400 million fucking questions.
Yeah.
I'd tell my mom would be like, "I just need to know if you're sleeping home or out," and I would just say, "I'm sleeping out." That was it. Now,
My dad would sit me down and be like, "Do they have smoke detectors?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's like, it's a big thing. I'm like, just fucking
you know what my dad would be
just
like?
tell me no, bro. I'm not going through
You know what my dad would be like?
What? Got it.
Wouldn't answer the phone.
Great.
Yeah.
That's what I figured that was. But yeah, no, I mean, how many times was just like, "Yo, we're going to sleep over at my friend's house," and then we just wouldn't go anywhere. We would just stay out all day.
It was just so easy because I would just say we're sleeping at Finn's.
Yeah.
No one asked questions ever.
Right.
It's like if I were to say I'm sleeping at Joey's, my mom and your mom like knew each other so they could talk. I'd be biting myself in the foot there. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be able to do that. But at Finn's,
Biting myself in the foot.
yeah.
Nope. Not an expression. Biting yourself in the foot?
Yeah, like you're messing it up for yourself.
Shooting yourself in the foot. You
No.
don't bite yourself in the
No,
foot.
you shoot yourself in the ass.
You're shooting yourself in the ass?
Yes.
That's not an expression.
Yes, it is.
Shoot yourself in the
When
foot.
you're like, yeah, biting yourself in the
Or
foot.
put your foot in your mouth.
No.
Yes.
No.
Biting yourself in the foot?
Yes.
No. N-O, no. It's not a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm right here. Do you want to get a third party in here, a neutral third party?
How about we go to Google as a third
Greg,
party?
get in here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm 100% right. I am right.
I
See?
typed in biting yourself in. On Google it says biting yourself in your sleep.
Oh, I guess that's a weird
But yeah,
thing.
it's not a thing. Oh, here we go. Biting yourself in the foot.
I think I'm right. Actually, I'm sorry. I know I'm right.
I'm seeing in big capital letters, shoot yourself in the foot, Cambridge Dictionary. How do you like that? You believe in Cambridge?
I believe in Cambridge.
Now there's just pictures of people's feet with bite marks on them.
See? People do it.
I bite myself when I'm I bite myself when I'm angry, and that calms me down a lot.
Oh, that person has other issues.
Yeah, I think so. And it leaves so much of a bruise. Should I stop? People have a lot of questions online.
Yeah,
honestly.
they do. They do.
It's
Absolutely.
fucking strange
But
one.
yeah, I would just say sleeping at Finn's because Finn's parents were nowhere. Who knew?
Yeah.
And my mom couldn't check in.
That was a good night. I don't know what night specifically I would do, but those days where I would be like at the park with Dennis at like 8 a.m. and then go home and have lunch somewhere, go back to the park, then we would go like play football or something, and then we play manhunt at night and get chased by priests.
I noticed that you really specified Dennis there,
In the morning, yes.
and not anybody else.
You know why? Because you would leave me.
What the fuck?
You would leave me in the summer
For whom? Oh yeah.
for Connecticut,
Yeah, you're right.
and I wasn't allowed to go.
To be honest, it was not always my opinion, like my choice. I didn't want to go. I was technically kidnapped. My dad was just like, "Listen, you're not gonna be going up New York streets." I was like, "What the fuck do you think?" Like, I always ask my dad, like, "What do you think we do?" And now I know what we did, and it was kind of smart on his part.
Yeah. Anyway, we have some ads for today. Let's get to those real quick. The first one being Squarespace. If you're going to be building a website or something, you want to sell some things online, engage with an audience or whatever you want, content, you use Squarespace, you can build out a website easily. You don't have to learn how to code or anything crazy like that. They have really awesome templates, beautiful ones, a lot to choose from too. So it makes building a website very easy for you. You could also purchase domain names and stuff like that through their site. But it's the best one on the market. I've built a site with Squarespace before, and I can tell you, as someone who's not very talented with coding or really making things look, super nice, Squarespace made it super easy to do that. So, like I said, if you are selling anything online or you need a website to promote your business or anything like that, definitely go check them out. You can head to squarespace.com/basement for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use the offer code BASEMENT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Okay, so get that offer code BASEMENT and you'll get your 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Next year we have HelloFresh, which is amazing. I've been enjoying HelloFresh. It shows up to my apartment. Pre-portioned ingredients, seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. So, you skip trips to the grocery store, and it makes home cooking easy and fun. And the hardest part for me with home cooking is like I like to cook sometimes, but I just don't really know what to make. So when you go on their site, you're able to see these really cool recipes, and then they send it to your door, all pre-portioned. You use all of it to get the recipe for you. They teach you how to do it. I also keep all the cards so that I can remake it at a later time if I want to. But it's great, and it's affordable. More affordable than going to the grocery store. Definitely more affordable than going to a restaurant. That's for sure. So. On top of it being affordable, you can go to HelloFresh.com/basement65 and use the code basement65 for 65% off plus free shipping. Okay. Again, that is HelloFresh.com/basement65 and use the code basement65 for 65% off plus free shipping. So go check them out, folks. They're America's #1 meal kit. But yeah, awesome stuff on their site. Great recipes. Definitely recommend. And lastly, here we have Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve is the the nation's #1 hub for sex toys. Okay, ignite your Valentine's Day this year with Adam and Eve. Maybe you've been having sex. Even if you have a great sex life, it doesn't matter. You can always spice it up. Go on their site. Go find out something. Maybe a cool little toy, or maybe some lotion. Or some lube, I don't know, or like a little machine that does something. I don't know. They have countless things on the site. You will have a lot of fun with your partner. You can go to adamandeve.com and select almost any one item, and you'll get it at 50% off. Okay, almost any item, and there's some restrictions there, but you'll get 50% off any one item. But that's not all. When you select your one item, you will also get free shipping. So head on over to adamandeve.com and be sure to use the promo code BASEMENT. Again, that is BASEMENT, basement. And again, you'll get 50% off this one item. So go spice up your sex life. Go get some like suction cups for your nipples, or some, something like that, like pinches you or something. You know what I mean? They got a lot of stuff on there. Trust me. I don't know if I could say all of it on this podcast, but there's a lot. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Spice up your life and enjoy.
Dildos.
Dildos.
They do. They have those.
They do have dildos.
They do.
Dildos.
Patreon.com/thebasementyard, where if you like us bringing up dildos, there's stuff on there you might also see about dildos. Joey brings his personal collection in all the time, so go check it out, patreon.com/thebasementyard. If you sign up for that first tier, these weekly episodes, you get those a week in advance. You go on YouTube, you see a comment from 6 days ago saying, "Oh my God, Hunky Chunky, why does that look like Jon Snow?" Well, it's me, Frank from the Basement Yard. You join that first tier, you can put those comments in there, absolutely. "Oh my God, is that Jason Momoa?" No, Frank from the Basement Yard. Second tier, well, that's where those goodies come in. Exclusive episodes every single Friday morning. So guess what? You end your beautiful work week, which sucks, let's be honest, with The Basement Yard. Go check it out right now. Patreon.com/The Basement Yard. Thanks for all the love and support. We want to keep creeping. We want to keep on creeping. Ha ha ha. Creep, creep, creep. To that 16,000, and then 17, and then 18, and then 19, and then 20, and then eventually 100,000, so you can see Joey and I do shrooms. Might not ever happen. You never know. Go check it out. Patreon.com/The Basement Yard.
Okay, so for this portion of the show,
What do you have for this portion of the show, Joey?
I have a list.
A list?
You're doing Bo Burnham.
Yes.
I know you.
I know you.
What'd you do with your tongue?
I hurt my tongue doing that.
Okay. But I found a list of, which I didn't know this. I thought you could name your baby like whatever you want to name them.
Yeah, of course you can.
But nope. There's illegal names that you can't name a baby.
Is Hitler on there?
Yeah.
Good, because then...
It's Adolf Hitler. You can't name your kid
Oh,
Adolf
so
Hitler.
if your last name is Hitler...
Adolf Hitler Alvarez. You can't name your kid.
Well,
that.
I assume if your last name is Hitler...
No. It's Adolf Hitler. Like as a first name.
Gotcha. You
also-
can use Adolf.
I don't know if I believe this.
Well, you got the list, Joey. I would hope you did your fucking research.
Well, so there's these and there's other ones that are for country specific, but
Give me the U.S. I don't care about anywhere else.
none of these are the U.S. But like, you can't name your kid the at symbol,
Oh, the A?
and you can't name your kid 1069.
1069.
Is that like some government document?
I don't know. I think that's probably
like
like
a tax form?
Yeah, that's like a sleeper cell thing. Like if you say it too loud, like it'll awaken like a Russian sleeper cell.
What does that fucking mean?
Have you ever watched anything of like cool stuff?
What are you saying?
You don't know what a sleeper cell is, Joey?
Sleeper cell?
A sleeper cell is like the idea that like the Russians will like brainwash someone into being like a super secret spy, and then they put them in the U.S. where they hide it, and then they can say a code and it'll like reawaken, like Captain America: Civil War. You know how they say like the Winter Soldier, like a homecoming 69 Spider or something like that. And then
Like the Naked Gun. I must kill the queen.
bingo, sleeper
I don't know
cell.
why that was the
No. That's a good.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't. I thought you were talking about like a.
What about 42069? Is that on there?
No, it's not on there.
Oh,
But-
well.
So New Zealand, you can't name your kid Chief Maximus.
Ooh, that's
Kind of dope.
kind of a really cool one though.
In Mexico, you can't name your kid RoboCop.
Whoa, wait a sec.
Yeah.
Why? Why Mexico?
I have no idea. It says in Mexico you can't.
Was
name your kid-
RoboCop like notoriously like
They don't-
racist
they don't
against
like him?
Mexicans?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was RoboCop like
Oh my god. Dude.
freeze, dirtbag, and fuck the Mexicans? I don't remember that part of the movie.
No, freeze, dirtbag.
You're coming with me. Dead or what is it? Dead or alive? You're coming with me. Also, close the border. I don't remember that part.
By the way, I just remembered this because one of our friends was just in Colombia, and he's like, "Yo, I've met so many Colombians, and they just have like traditionally white names."
Michael,
Yeah, like he's like, I've met so many just like
Brent.
yeah names like that, and he goes, I met someone, and their first name was Elton John.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah, imagine like Elton John Alvarez or something.
Well,
fuck?
I don't know because in the Hispanic culture, they take a lot of names. It'll be like the first name, the middle name, the mother's maiden name, the father's name, and then like there's like it'll be like Marcelo.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Dude, Saudi Arabia's got it figured out though, because you can't name your kid Linda. That's fucking good. That's a cigarette smoking name.
What does Linda mean in Arabic though? Because that's the primary language they speak in Saudi Arabia. Am I right?
It's a safe assumption.
It's got to mean something like like something mean.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's just that it's not the greatest name. When I think of Linda, I think of a woman in like
Short, dark hair that smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
And has a raspy voice.
she has a raspy voice and she's got glasses at the end of her nose.
I think of Phyllis Diller.
Who's that?
I don't think she's with us anymore, but she was like an old comedian.
Okay,
Like if they were on the Carol Burnett show, they were named Linda. You know what I'm saying?
got it. In China, you can't name your kid Islam.
That's fucked up.
Can you imagine a Chinese person with the name Islam though? You'd be like, what?
I mean, I guess I
That would be confusing.
that would be, but I don't know enough about the culture. I guess China. Anytime you ever notice, anytime you bring up China, someone in the room automatically gets triggered. Like, oh,
Wait, what?
Bro.
If you bring up China?
bro! I remember I recently.
Oh, in China, you can't name your kid Quran.
What do they have against?
There's a thing going on.
Yeah, they are a little. That's not nice. I know,
Yeah.
people, bro. But anytime you bring up China to people, they're just like, wait until you hear. You know what they're doing. And it's like, I don't. And it's like, well, wait until you find out. It's like,
I would love to see the Great Wall.
I would. That would be cool. I'd also like to go see the Mountains of Tea, but that's just me.
Okay. In New Zealand, you can't name.
Wait, Chief Maximus. Why did we just cover over that?
That's fine. In New Zealand, you can't name your kid Anal. That's fucked up. I feel like you can like work on the emphasis of the A and be like, hey now,
Well, why not? I mean, Anal.
Anal.
I
Yeah.
think I don't know.
What is this?
That's not very nice. I feel like, listen, if you want to name your kid Anal, name your kid Anal. There are people that like name their kids after where they were conceived or like how they got together. Like,
Can't conceive a baby with anal.
well, maybe it was part of the process. I don't know. Like if
Whoa, you're gonna go anal and then impregnate a woman?
I don't.
That now you're playing a dangerous game. You're
I
playing
mean, maybe it's
STIs
part
or
of the
UTIs.
maybe it's part of the sex. I'm not quite sure, Joey. But like if people like name their kids after like how they were, created or where they were created, you know what I mean? Like you would be, hypothetically, like if you were like conceived in like Charlotte, like and you were a girl, your name would be Charlotte. Like I know like there are stories of people like that.
Okay.
My sister would be like I don't even know. Happy. My brothers would be making it work.
Our last ditch effort to
Yeah.
make this happen.
We're figuring it out.
Oh my god. Did you ever talk to your mom about that when she had twins? Because no one wants
Yeah,
twins.
as 2-year-old, I go, hey ma.
No, I mean later on in life. Like you ever ask your mom like, yo, when you found out you had twins, did you go fuck?
Mom,
I think everyone does that.
I think she said she cried hysterically.
It's fucking great. Well, that's not off par for your mom.
Well, yeah, no.
She's always crying.
She is always crying.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's real or fake sometimes.
But I feel isn't it interesting to be a twin? Because I feel like you have to know that they didn't want this.
Well, I don't know. I think
You're like, fuck.
I would personally, if that's my thought process, I'd be like, that'd be a little tough to cope with.
Nah, dude, I think that like 80% of babies are like not planned.
Oh, I don't know. I would have to see the number. Look it up right now, bitch.
How many babies are not planned?
I would say, yeah, like if your parents tell you like, hey, like we didn't want to have you, but we had you, like that might hurt, right?
No.
Or you could be like me and you knew you were planned and they still don't like you.
See, that would hurt.
That hurts.
What percent of babies
Are planned or
Are-
unplanned, let's say.
are planned?
No, because it doesn't mean that the inverse is unplanned.
In 2008, women reported that more than half of all pregnancies were unintended.
All right, half, 50-50, Joe. You said 80%.
By 2011, the percentage of unintended pregnancies declined to 45.
Oh,
Oh, was there a trend or is it just like a good year?
love is coming back.
Is love coming back? In 2011, oh wait, I don't want to.
I will say something that is strange and that I personally had to cope with is the landscape of like the world when Becca was pregnant with both of my biological children. I was like, damn, like this is what I'm bringing my children into. You know what I mean? Like this is kind of dark.
What are you talking about?
Like, bro, like there's fucking like political turmoil and like the world was shut down for a while because of like sickness and stuff. And it's like,
It's Earth, baby.
I know, but it's kind of like a little like, damn, like you're kind of in a way like you're giving the world, like you're giving that child the opportunity to feel that misery.
Misery.
Like there's parts of the world that like kind of beat you down. You don't think so?
Of course there is.
That's a little tough.
But if that's true, if there is misery,
It's a tight shirt.
then it has to also be true that there is the opposite.
Yes, happiness.
So,
Because it's the world is dichotomous, as we've said, Joey. You wouldn't be able to understand misery if you didn't understand happiness.
I don't know. That sounded like you offended people with the beginning of that word. But we're going to.
What word
move
is that?
forward- The one that you said.
What?
The one that you said.
The one I wouldn't know that word because I've never used it. So tell me again.
Sounds like you know. I feel like
I gotta pee. You got a bottle?
you're not pissing in a bottle. on this
No,
show.
not right now. I can't. This is not.
This is a rug down
This
here.
is a weekly.
So you can't.
Yeah. This is a weekly.
What
What other name?
name?
Chief Maximus.
Yeah, Chief Maximus.
That's a good one though. I kind of want that.
I mean, you could just name your kid Maximus. You don't have to name him Chief.
Yeah, but
Maximus.
that's too like Greek.
In Malaysia, you can't name your kid 007.
That would be a cool name though.
Can you imagine? That would be a stupid.
What's your name? 00? 00 what? 7?
No, his whole name is 007.
Yeah. Just like like Bond, James Bond. Like, what's your name? 7? 7 what? 7 double 00? Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm fucking this up.
Oh, yeah, what's going on? Are you okay? In Japan, you can't name your kid the Devil. That makes sense
I mean, why?
because they're a very.
What are your top 3 baby names right now for men? Go. For boys.
Actually,
Yeah. Like, what would 3 that you think you would actually give your unborn sons?
I don't have 3.
Give me 2.
I don't have 2.
Give me a single fucking one, then, you idiot. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I don't want to tell you because you're
All right,
like,
all right. If you don't want to tell me, that's fine.
no, because you're gonna hate it.
I probably will. No, but you're right. That's why you don't tell people your names, because there's always people that are like,
Yeah.
if you like the name, you like the name.
Well, also, I told people for years that I was gonna name my dog Charlie, and they were like, "That's fucking dumb." And I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna do that.
I was one of those people.
Yeah.
And it is.
Your cat was named Mystique.
Yes, because I've gone over this before and I'll do it again.
Charlie's
Your
way cooler
pets
than that.
should have cool, fun, playful names. I don't want to look over at a dog and be like, wow, look at that awesome dog, Brian. Like, fuck you and the dog. You know?
No one names
Like, I
their
recently-
dog like that.
Yes, they do.
Charlie's a dog
Yes, they
name.
do. No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes.
It's stupid. I
No.
recently saw, bro, you know I'm a big Yankee
Naming
fan.
naming a fucking dog like James is
Bro,
fucking
I'm a
stupid.
big Yankee fan. You know this. Aaron Judge was recently on the Jimmy Fallon show, and he was saying that him and Anthony Rizzo, they were talking and sending texts about their dogs. And Anthony Rizzo, star first baseman for the New York Yankees, his dog is named Kevin.
That
That is the
pretty
worst, dude.
That's pretty dumb.
That's cool. Listen, I love
But
Anthony
Charlie
Rizzo.
ends like in an E, so it's like Charlie. you
Yeah,
know,
it's
like-
playful, but like still stupid.
But like, yeah, was it Kevin?
Kevin, dude.
Kevin.
Imagine seeing a dog and like it's so
Yeah.
beautiful and cute and it's playful and it's funny and you're just like, Stephanie. Like, that's so bad. That's so dumb.
That was my next door neighbor's dog's name.
Yeah, guess what your next door neighbor was? A full-on time idiot.
Do you don't remember that? He had a dog. It was an old dog.
Oh,
with a
is it
beard.
Richie? I don't want to talk shit. He'll beat me up.
It was.
He'll beat me up.
Their dog's name was Steph.
Oh, well, Steph is a little
No,
different.
Stephanie, bro.
Dumb. The dog is gone, so we can talk about it.
weird that you said that.
Really dumb.
Yeah.
That's like why like pet names are supposed to be fun and playful. Like, oh, this is my cat Mystique. That's cool.
You know what I hate when people name their cats like Mr. something.
Mr. Snugglesworth.
Yeah, Mr.
Like,
Gwiggles.
we
and
get
you're
it.
like-
You're lonely.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Jesus. Oh,
Those-
this is Mr. Wiggles, and it's like you.
Well, those are the people that are too reliant on the relationship they have with their pet, and they just want to tell everyone the cool, funny name they made.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is my cat. What's their name? Mr. Bugglesworth. And
Yeah,
it's
it's like-
bro, at that point, that's the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah. Like, what are we doing, Mr. Hands?
Like,
What?
I knew someone that had a dog and a cat, and he named the cat dog, and he named the dog cat. I think that's fun.
Who did that?
Someone that I know growing up knew.
No.
Yes.
That's dumb.
No, it's not.
That's worse than Kevin.
No, it's not.
This is my cat, dog.
And this is my dog, cat. That's
And
funny.
you go. That's fucking stupid. You actually did that. That's what I would do.
No, that's not what I would do.
I would.
Like Maximus, that's a cool dog name. Like a golden retriever.
Yeah.
And then like
Well, everyone used to say, all those little white kids.
I
used
know
to
a
name their dogs.
chocolate retriever. What are they called? Black lab?
Yeah. Chocolate retriever.
I don't know. I don't know. And his name is Tank. That's a good name.
I like that. My dad's dog, his name was Boots.
Cool name.
I like that.
Cool name. But like if
Or
someone were to
Major.
hand you a dog and be like, what do you want to name him or her? And you were to go,
Mike.
Steve.
Steve, yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid.
So dumb. Kevin? Anthony Rizzo, what are you doing, dude? Big
Lin-
fan of the show. Please come on the show.
Linda.
Bro, that would suck if your animal was named. Hi, this is my pet rabbit, Linda.
Ooh, Morocco, Sarah.
Why Sarah?
I don't know.
Weird.
New Zealand, sex fruit.
That one makes a little sense.
You can't name your kid sex fruit. In Germany, this one you probably won't get, because I know how you are. But in Germany, you can't name your kid Osama bin Laden.
Wait, whoa.
Swear to God, it's
Whoa. Why me? Why won't I get that?
Because you fucking love Osama.
No, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
You said
No,
you're like, yo, I'm
shut
his
up.
biggest fan.
Shut up.
You didn't have a poster of him?
I did not have a poster of
You
him.
didn't have a giant...
I didn't.
A fat head of him running in a
I
touchdown?
bought one as a joke, but remember, you stole it from me because you were so in awe by it, and you loved it.
In Germany, you can't name your kid Osama bin Laden. That's hilarious.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense,
In
honestly.
France, you can't name your kid Prince William. No one knows why. Moving on.
Wait, is he the one that was, like, cool with your boy?
Now he's my boy. I don't know. Anytime I see Prince something, I go,
Bad guy.
some stuff probably.
Yeah, probably some stuff.
You know? What else we got? In Malaysia, you can't name your kid Snake. That's kind of a sick name. But I'm not a snake person.
I would love the name Snake.
Snake.
I feel like that's the name of your brother's next kid.
Yeah, my brother would probably
Like
name
this
his kid
is Steel, Titan, Snake, and Muscles.
that. Yeah, full.
Yeah. And Cigarette.
And Steel.
Thomas.
Cigarette.
Yeah, those would be pretty sick, rad names.
Okay. Also, in New Zealand, New Zealand has mad rules.
I guess.
You can't name your kid Tallulah Does the Hula from Hawaii.
Tallulah does the hula. I'm fine with that one because if anyone were to name their kid that, I would want to punch him in the mouth.
In Mexico, you can't name your kid Circumcision. Wow.
What did RoboCop do over there?
That's crazy.
That the RoboCop just went to Mexico and started circumcising people, and they're still not recovered.
Bro, I have no idea, but that's a thing. Also, wow, right next to that in my phone, because I took a picture of these names, I forgot that I screenshot this, but Carol Baskin's husband is alive apparently.
Yeah.
But then I also heard that apparently he's not actually alive. And
Costa
she lied.
Rica. I feel like Costa Rica is where no one ever goes to visit. They just go to not be dead there. You know what I mean?
No, people go to Costa Rica.
Like Carol
It's they have
Baskin's
resorts.
Carol Baskin's husband is like shacked up with like Tupac and fucking other people that are supposed to be dead. Just living the dream. Who is that? The guy that the mob apparently killed? The Teamster guy?
Hoffa.
Yeah, Hoffa, Carol Baskin's husband, and Tupac are in Costa Rica just soaking up the rays.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. She declared that her ex-husband, Don Lewis, was found alive in Costa Rica, but like over a year ago. You know what's kind of crazy? Like, if I'm that guy, I would feel like shit. I'd be like, I've been gone. Like, people didn't come look for me. They were like, he's probably dead, I guess. And then, then you become found. And then everyone's like, okay. But not for a year.
Yeah.
No one likes this guy.
I feel bad because we just straight up gaslit Carol Baskin for a while and saying like, oh yeah, no, she killed her husband. And she's been saying this whole time like, with a flower crown on. Like, no, I have not.
Well, she's a kind of a psychopath anyway. Everyone on that show is out of their fucking mind.
Well, aren't we all out of our fucking minds in some capacity, Joe?
Not like that.
I shoved my fist down my throat in a Patreon episode.
Yeah, that was... no one asked you to do that.
You actually physically
No, I didn't.
asked me to do that.
No, you said...
You did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I may
You
have.
said you should do it.
I may have.
And then you
done
asked if you could do your fingers.
that I did. I don't remember that.
You did
actually.
remember that you do. You did. He asked me if you can shove your own hand down my throat.
Do you think I could?
Physically? Yes. Should you? Maybe.
I'm not going to fist your throat, dude.
How about I'll do yours if you do mine?
Do you ever fist your own mouth?
Nope.
You never done that?
I used to be able to. Like it was
Really?
it was a party trick years ago. I used to be able to fit my fist in my mouth.
You used to do it at parties.
Not at parties,
Yeah.
but like
At,
for
like,
parties.
lunchtime. 4 parties. You got hired to do this?
It's like, hey guys, I'm back. I'm here.
Yeah.
I used to be able to, but I'm not.
I don't think I ever did that.
Try it.
Put
Honestly,
my fist in my mouth? There's no way, bro. My mouth is like... There's no way.
you can do it. Try it. Seriously.
Why do you think that can?
Because I think that you have the tenacity and desire to be
my
good
jaw.
at things.
No, I can't.
You have to like move it
I
in.
also just bit my fucking little knuckle. You're not even close.
I know.
You have a big hand.
Honestly, I do have a big hand. I used to be able to.
Oh my god, your fucking hands were soaking wet just now.
All right, relax. They're not soaking wet. They
Yes.
were a little moist.
My hands smell like chocolate.
Oh, I'm hungry. Why do you say that?
For chocolate?
I'm hungry for anything. Chocolate could be on the menu as well.
You know what you guys should be hungry for? Shop.sandigostudios.com. Shop.sandigostudios.com. Whatever the thing is.
You can get
I have no idea.
Starla shirt, or we know, let's be honest, the better shirt, the Gloria from Astoria shirt.
Did you tell your grandma that you put her name on a shirt?
I did.
Or you probably didn't because she's fucking dead.
Yeah, she's way gone. She's been gone, actually, it'll be 10 years in a couple weeks.
Really?
Yeah, you feel good about that, don't you?
My grandma died before yours?
My grandmother died in 2013, and also my grandfather, but months later. And then my dad's dad, I think, was 99.
That grandpa?
Yeah, and then my dad's dad was 99.
Wait,
and
they
then my
didn't live
dad-
together? They weren't in love? Nothing lasts.
You want to know the story?
Yeah.
Oh, Papu?
Who's that?
That's Greek for grandpa.
Your papu?
Yeah, he dipped on my. He left my grandmother for a mistress.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then had a kid who's my half uncle. He's a cool guy,
Nice.
but
He knows.
he knows.
Okay.
I don't.
So he died months after your grandma.
Yeah,
I feel like she had something to do with that.
and I'm pretty sure my grandmother's mistress, my grandfather's mistress, came to my grandmother's wake to pay respects. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's nice. Let's be honest. It was a nice thing of her to do, but
Well,
also
Get out of here.
read the room a little bit.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother was not like after time, she was like, all right. Well, she couldn't remember anything after a while, but like,
That's true.
she was pretty bitter. Like, she wasn't cool about it.
I wouldn't have been cool about it.
I wouldn't have probably been either. But like, after time, all wounds heal. My grandmother was an open wound.
Yeah.
That's not what killed her, but
Open wound. Literally, it was a staph infection.
yeah. No. I think she went into cardiac arrest for like choking on food and then just couldn't pull through.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know she died like that. I thought she just died from being old.
No. The scary.
She died in your house.
No.
Oh.
She was in a home because she suffered from dementia.
Yeah. But she
And-
was like, she suffered from dementia as long as I've known you.
Well, no, it got bad, and that's when we had to put her in a home. I think we had put her in a home at like 2008, 2009, around then.
Okay.
And it got to a point where, because with dementia, my understanding of it, and again, it might be very elementary, please in the comments, let me know. But like, your body forgets how to do things, and eventually your heart just forgets how to pump blood, and your brain forgets how to work. So like that's what kills people from Alzheimer's or forms of dementia. My understanding, again, basic, and her body just couldn't recover. She had choked on food, went into cardiac arrest, and her body just couldn't recover.
God damn.
Yeah, and she dipped. She left. It's all right.
My grandma just like,
Just was old.
yeah, she was like, she's begging to die.
Really?
I'm like, what? Kind of. I didn't tell you this.
No, I just remember she died, and I was there at the wake. I don't think I ever asked how or cared. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean. She's gone. That's what I know, and that's what I cared about.
Holy fuck. No, I think I told you that.
You
Like,
probably did.
She was in my aunt's house, and she was just like in a bed. She was just bedridden.
Yeah.
So that, like my mom was there. And whoever was there's only two of them now, and they were the ones who were there. And like Shannon was there, and then she would be sleeping, and then she'd wake up and see my mom and know that she's not dead, and be like, ugh. And she was pissed.
Damn,
Yeah,
really?
she was alive. Yeah.
Was she like she had like her wits about her, like she knew, or
Yeah.
was she kind of like far gone?
No, she was like still there, kind of. I mean, she was just like fucking old and brittle.
Damn.
I remember being like, damn, grandma's eye's going right now.
Really?
Because like, yeah, eventually it got off the leash and it started to wander.
Oh, the eye.
Yeah, it started walking around the yard.
Yeah,
And I was
okay.
like, grandma's.
Well, they say there are people that have had some near-death experiences, and they say that like their life literally flashes and plays before their eyes before they die, and it's
Yeah.
like fucking weird, man.
Yeah, her life may have been a little bit out of order because I've
Yeah.
seen those eyes.
You guys want an idea? I joke a lot about Joey being a racist tyrant, possible just like sex fiend. But when my uncle died, which was probably at that point in time the hardest that like death had affected me. By the way, dark turn on the episode.
Big time.
You showed up and just sat with me. My uncle died. I was the last person to speak to him on the phone, and he was in hospice care. And literally, when I was talking to him, I went and got my brothers from Elm Jack. Went home. It was my sister, and my brothers on the phone, and I had said something along the lines of, like it's all right. And then I heard it sounded like the phone drop, and then I heard someone in the back praying in Spanish. I later found out that what's funny about that? What the fuck is funny about that? I later found out that my voice was the last thing he heard before he died. And I went and I texted you. I was like, my grandfather just died. And
You said it was your uncle.
that's who I meant, my uncle.
Yeah.
I didn't care about my grandfather when he died. I'm kidding. My uncle, and I went and I sat on the stoops of St. Francis, and you came to me and you just sat with me. That was very sweet, and I'll never forget that to the day I die.
I honestly don't remember that at all.
I know.
How did you know that?
How do I know you won't remember it? Because you're racist, abusive.
How long did we sit there?
For a while.
We didn't talk?
For a while we didn't talk, but then we got to talking, and you said something stupid, something to make me laugh, I'm sure, but yeah.
Damn, dude. I'm a sweet guy.
That was very sweet. What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think that's where we can end the episode.
We'll end that on a sad note.
We're going to end that right on your dead uncle. How's that?
You didn't ask how he died.
When was that?
2007, May 15th.
For real?
Yeah.
A couple days before our mom's birthday.
That's right. Our mom's had a rough birthday in 2007.
Well, my mom was fine.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She was.
Was that your mom's brother?
No, my dad's. My mom
Okay.
technically was fine too. My dad didn't have my mom's birthday that year.
His ex-wife's birthday, yeah. It was a complicated day for your dad.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
F. Alvarez 8085 on Twitter. The Frank Alvarez on everything else.
Yeah, you guys can follow me at Joe Santagato. Go follow the show at The Basement Yard on TikTok and Instagram. You heard my voice, didn't you?
I did a little bit,
Oh,
yeah.
Mrs. Santagato. Yeah. But yeah, shop.santagatostudios.com. Go get the Starla and Gloria from Astoria t-shirts.
Ooh, they fit really great, I gotta say.
Other Santagato Studio merch up there too. So,
And there's gonna be a lot more coming out.
There is gonna be a lot of stuff.
I don't mean to tell secrets, but there's a lot coming out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you'll be in jail because you pissed in a Holland tunnel.
Fuck you! Stop that! Stop! This is not funny anymore. I don't want to get in trouble. I have kids. Dude, by the way, did I ever tell you I have kids?
Only every time.
Okay, all right, cool.
But yeah, that is all, and we'll see you guys next time.